Welcome back to Movies TV Mad. You can follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. And welcome to the all-new, all-exclusive Thursday's edition of the dceu Daily. So there's yet another Flash movie test screening. Now, yesterday I confirmed to you months ago that I saw a test screening for the Flash movie, explaining to you that my experience was totally positive and I enjoyed every element of this movie. I saw a 2-hour and 50-minute cut, but yes, there is another test screening that has happened and we've seen some reactions and information to that. So unlike my test screening, which as I say was 2 hours and 50 minutes, this latest version was 2.5 hours. Mainly positive responses. The worst responses were mainly it was okay, it was good, some people giving it a 6 or a 7, and of course Daniel RPK, the scooper, is going around talking about this one person only giving it a 6 out of 10. So look, at the end of the day, some people are going to like something and some people are not. But ultimately, the whole point of test screenings is to get kind of the views of the people there. That's why we get questionnaires, so we can fill them out as we're watching the test screening. That's what happens. They need to get a gauge. But why so many test screenings? Well, that's simple. We are heading to a June reshoot situation. I believe they're rewriting this movie and they will go out for reshoots next month, and that's why there's so many test screenings. So I don't think they've rewritten it yet, or maybe they've started because, you know, now they finish with their test screenings. We're not really sure when this latest test screening happened. Now, Daniel RPK feels that they're trying to push it in to the VFX queue. I don't believe this is the case because the test screening that I saw, the VFX looked pretty complete to me. Now, I'm no VFX expert and it might need touching up in places, but that wouldn't be the reason why there's so many test screenings. So Casey Walsh's assertion here doesn't make sense, but my assertion does. I told you from the delays there would be reshoots and rewrites. I don't know who's rewriting this movie, but I do believe rewrites are going to happen, and a director that is not Andy Muschietti will be directing these reshoots. That's my opinion. Now, away from the test screenings, and we'll come back to them, of course, is that the Flash movie news is asserting that Ezra Miller, when he was arrested during his 2 criminal incidents, was bullied and spat on by police officers, and they're trying to use this as a justification. As I said about my experience about the test screening, Ezra Miller is a great actor. He's just not a good person. Now, we've been hearing reports that he's going to be replaced. Now, I don't know if it's Dylan O'Brien, but it looks like it's at least a possibility that Ezra could be replaced because he's been arrested for something that is not a rumour. He's done them. He's allegedly thrown a chair at a woman. The chair hit her forehead and cut her. Could have killed her if the situation was worse. He went into a couple's apartment. We don't know about the histrionics, whether they attacked him or misandred him or insulted him or how he identifies as. It doesn't really matter. No one has the right to threaten 2 women. That's not how we deal with our issues. So as I say, I can say to you that I love Ezra as the Flash and Barry Allen, but I don't like him as a person because this news that he's been arrested twice for really attacking at least 2 women, you know, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. We can't, sack Johnny Depp when no abuse was proven, right? And then protect Ezra Miller. That's hypocrisy at its purest form. So, as I said yesterday, I can tell you I've seen the Flash movie. It's brilliant, great music, great VFX. It hit me in the feels. I think an audience would gobble this film up. So it's a shame. So 3 things I'm garnering from this latest test screening, as I've already said. Rewrites, reshoots, by a different director, and something will happen next month or in July in terms of actually going to do these reshoots. So what qualifies me in thinking that Andy Muschietti won't be part of reshooting this movie? Well, it's clear that David Zaslav and Discovery want elements of this movie reshot. I would imagine they want Henry Cavill's Superman involved. Yes, I can confirm there is no new footage of Henry Cavill's Superman in the Flash movie. So Zaslav has already said he doesn't want to replace Cavill as Superman. He wants Superman, Wonder Woman and Batman front and centre in the future of DC live action. So that's an element. So it's clear elements of this movie are going to have to be changed up. But why would Andy Muschietti not be involved with these reshoots? It's my opinion that Andy Muschietti and Ezra Miller fell out deeply during the original shoot of this movie. I have heard rumours, take it with a pinch of salt, that they are no longer on speaking terms. I can't prove this. This is just information that's reached me recently. So I believe definite rewrites, definite reshoots. So the movie that I've seen and these latest test audience have seen, you will probably not see that movie. Now, will these reshoots consist of a new actor playing the Flash? That's something at this point, and I've really tried to find out one way or the other, I can't. What do I think of Screen Geek's exclusive article that they were going to cast, or considering casting Dylan O'Brien as the Flash? Now, I'm not necessarily convinced that Dylan will be the new Flash, mainly because of his age, although he's around a similar age to Ezra Miller. I would like to see anyone cast as the Flash, slightly younger, maybe 25, but maybe even younger than that, in his early 20s. I like a younger Flash, a more youthful Flash. We'll wait and see. That's not to say I haven't enjoyed Ezra Miller as the Flash. I will repeat what I've already said. In the Flash movie, he is very, very good. So there's no issue with the man as a talented, adult pretender. This is not the issue here. He's embarrassed Warner Brothers, and if it was just a case of it being rumours, it's okay. But now he's put the Flash movie in the same position Amber Heard has put Aquaman and The Lost Kingdom. So we have 5 completed movies here that we're not kind of convinced what's going on with them. So at this moment in time, we are told that the Black Adam movie is having reshoots. Shazam! Fury of the Gods was rumoured to be having reshoots at the same time, but I haven't heard anything to confirm that rumour. Aquaman and The Lost Kingdom is locked, apparently. No plans for reshoots, and Jason Momoa is doing the latest Fast and the Furious movie. I think it's Fast 10, right? And so he can't be doing any more of that. He's done it, they've done it, they're happy with it. It's always been the Flash movie that's been the problem here. So it's a double-edged sword, if you like. You've got the situation with these arrests that Ezra's been involved with, and some people, and a lot of people, I say, are threatening to boycott the movie. And if you look at the petition to sack Amber Heard from Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, you can see that they're going to have a problem in the box office as well. So that's one issue with Ezra Miller, but it's not the major one. The other issue is that Zaslav and Discovery want this movie to go through changes, because the Flash movie is utterly important because it creates a new timeline and a new version of the DC live action universe. This is something I've supported because I believe we do need a new timeline. We need everyone to understand what's going on. In a perfect world, the DCEU would have been done after Justice League and we could have started again from fresh. The problem is here, and it's a huge problem, the reputation of this franchise isn't great with mainstream audiences. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But clearly, we need some clarity. And we've got 6 days until the Warner Brothers Discovery up front. Now, I don't know what's going to happen here. They're certainly going to clarify what they're going to do as a business. So clearly, they will reference DC and their plans for DC. Now, how deeply and accurately they will contrast this information, I don't know. They could announce, and I don't know, but who knows? This is a guess. They could announce a Holy Trinity movie starring Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, and Gal Gadot. They probably won't, but that's just a guess considering Zaslav has been talking a lot about Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman. Whatever the case, this is where we are. We have new leadership and they want changes. They're not going to go with what was done originally, and they won't accept Superman being replaced by Supergirl. So next Wednesday is going to be a huge day, and I hope we get some clarity. This has been the DCEU Daily with me, Mick, your host with the most. Just ask your girlfriends and your wives. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss this beautiful perfection. And I will see you tomorrow with even more DCEU Daily. Until we see each other again, goodbye, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen.